Oh, why hello there, folks. Nice of you to join me here today. Who, me? No worries. I'm just a simple old man spending his time down by the bay, getting the old fishing rod going, seeing what life decides to send my way. As we see here, a random love disc in the wild. Now, you never know what you're going to get when you just sit by and allow things to come your way instead of going out there hunting for it, searching for it, yearning for what's more. You know, for example, you might happen to find yourself... not getting an evolution. Anyway, welcome back, Pokemon trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and as you just saw, we did do a decent bit of grinding here in Pokemon X, because it is about time for us to turn my phone off and go into another gym here in the Kalos region in Pokemon X. So we're going to do a little bit of a team recap in a moment. I'm heading back to the old Coumarine City Pokemon Center, and actually, before we go there, don't let me forget, I want to talk to the girl up here to get another TM from her. Alright? Thank you for the reminder, actually. Okay. Totally random TM quiz. If you give me a correct answer, I'll give you TM. What's the question? What's the question? What is it? What's the move that I'm describing? It makes the target lose its ability to concentrate and lowers the target's special attack. Confide? I think it's Confide. I think I got it. Correct. Alright, we got Confide TM. TM 100. There's a lot of TMs. You know, back in my day, when I was spending my time fishing by the bay, we had 50 TMs, and we liked it. But now we have 100 TMs, and we like it more. Because, you know, more variety is definitely a good thing. Alright, so today is, of course, going to be a YouTube premiere. And, admittedly, so I'm recording this the day of the premiere. It is currently 9 a.m. my time. Premiere won't be until about 4 or 5-ish, so plenty of time for me to get this set up, I hope. But the reason I'm not recording it the night before, which would be, you know, more sensible, record, edit, upload it, we're good to go for the next day, I don't need to worry too much about anything. The reason is, I got a month subscription to Disney Plus, and I have to get caught up on WandaVision. If anybody out there is watching WandaVision, first of all, most importantly, please no spoilers in the comments if you do plan to post about it. Just, if you want to post about it, just say what you like, or say that you like it, or if you dislike it, whatever. But I basically have been I've been reading clips. Reading clips? What? I've been seeing snippets of the show on Twitter and Instagram, and there's so much happening. I'm like, I have to, I don't mind, since I couldn't get a subscription, couldn't really afford it safely. Well, not that I can safely afford it now, but let's call it, I can less unsafely afford it at this point rather than later. Make sense? But I didn't mind getting, spoilerized snippets here and there. But after hearing how much more there is to come, and there's only 2 episodes left, I kind of feel I have to experience them myself. I don't want to see spoilers. I want to see the actual show. So, I am a Disney Pluser, at least for the next month. Pokemon you receive in trade from a trainer in a different country are slightly easier to raise. Is that even true? Wait, I didn't do the team recap. Okay, let's do that right now. Because something has happened. Nothing bad. If you watched the grinding montage, you saw nobody fainted. But let's take a look-see at our current team. First of all, as you just saw, we have Springer, our Frogadier. He's now sitting at level 32. That was the goal for all my Pokemon. He has the Torrent ability, as a lonely-natured Pokemon always does. Of course, that's not true. Natures don't affect the ability. But anyway, he's holding the Sharp Beak to power up Aerial Ace, and he also has Surf, Cut, and Smoke Screen. Best stat being Speed. Special attack is very good, but physical attack's not that far behind. Now, we have a, a new, not Pokemon, but new species. During the grinding, the timer did hit level 30 o'clock, and indeed, Scales the Bagon has evolved into Scales the Shelgon, which is great. I'll explain why. First of all, he has Rock Head ability, preventing recoil damage. He is an Impish Pokemon, holding Eviolite. So those defenses, 86 physical, 48 special. Add 50% onto those, I believe it goes. So 129 physical defense. And that would be, what's that, 24, 48, 72 special defense. Very nice. He is a Impish, right? Holding Eviolite. Okay, let's get back on track. Shadow Claw, Headbutt, Bite, and he learned Protect upon evolution. I might want to give him a different attack, though, because I have a plan for what we're doing in this episode. Oh, why did I leave? Next up is Axel. Not too much higher than 32. We did need to switch him in on occasion to do some damage to the wild Pokemon. But anyway, he's sitting at level 34. He is a calm-natured Pokemon with that Poison Point ability, possibly poisoning on physical contact. Holding Poison Barb to power up that Poison move Venoshock. He's all about the toxins. He's got Giga Drain, Stun Spore, and Worry Seed as well. Next is Dratini from the Kanto Safari Zone at level 39. A serious Pokemon with Shed Skin ability. No Hell item right now, but he's got Dragon Rush, Iron Tail, Aqua Tail, Thunder Wave, and last but not least is the Silk Scarf holding Clef, or I was going to say Cleffa. He was a Cleffa. He's a Clefairy. Cliff. From the Sinnoh region. He has Magic Guard ability, preventing any damage done unless from a direct hit. Level 40 with Flamethrower, Strength, Body Slam, and Moonlight. And that is our current team. So, we are not yet at the proper level to bring back a past Pokemon from an earlier generation. Level 40 is what we got to hit for everybody, but we might get there soon-ish. Let's find out. I hear some of the Pokemon that appear in a horde have rare abilities. Oh, they can have their hidden abilities. I forgot about that. And it's our friend, Mr. Bonding. Hey, how's it going, friend? I'm Mr. Bonding, the expert on O-Powers. Let me ask you just in case. Do you need to hear? No, I don't. Hey, that's my friend. Let's get started, shall we? It's bonding time. James Bonding time? We got an O-Power from Mr. James Bonding. Befriending Power at level 1. Befriending Power makes Pokemon grow friendly more easily. You can use O-Powers from the PSS, and the more you use them, the higher they level up. Okay, we know this. Say the same thing every single time. I've never read this TV screen. The superhero comic series, The Ability Warrior Poke Ranger. I think I know why I never read these, because these go on for quite a while. It's telling you about dry skin ability. In the rain, you heal. In the sun, you get hurt. But it also means water attacks actually heal you. Now, are you extra weak to fire? I think you are with the dry skin. I believe I was reading something where they say if you have a Paris or Parasect with the dry skin ability, the sun is up, something's holding charcoal, hits it with like Fire Blast. Like they were calculating all the damage that can be done, and that is a whopper amount of damage. Alright, let's grab 7 of these to round things out. So my plan for the day is to explore the town here. I don't know if there's too much to check out, but we are definitely going into that gym. Now, it is a grass-type gym here in Coumarine City, and my main battlers are going to be the Eviolite holding Scales, almost the Salamence, Scales the Shelgon. I didn't want to leave the Pokemon screen. And Axel of the Roserade, because they're both resistant to grass. Dratini is as well, but first of all, he's like really at a high level compared to our team, so I'd rather not, brutalize my opponent, even though he's just a Dratini. But also, I think we'll probably be pretty good with Scales and Axel. I met my Helioptile close to the power plant on Route 13. If it bathes in the sun for a while, it gets really full of energy. Do they get dry skin? I know they get solar power. Coumarine City is the city where Bay and Butt are found. What are you trying to say? I think you're trying to say I mispronounced that. It should be Butte, I believe. Anyways. Oh, you there, kid. Do you know of Dr. Fennel from the Unova region? We actually met her in the previous playthrough. She created the amazing system called GameSync. Did she? Apparently your Pokemon dream when they're tucked in with GameSync. Amazing! Which I don't think is a thing anymore. I think the servers are down for that. Pokemon with abilities like Insomnia and Vital Spirit just won't fall asleep for you. They're almost like a couple of youngsters in a certain Disney Plus TV series that I've been watching lately. Seriously, if you're not watching WandaVision, I'd say, if you can, take some time to check it out. It's neat. I won't spoil nothing. Having lots of Pokémons will give you a big smile. Okay, is there anything in the city down here? I guess there is. I don't even know how far the city stretches, north, south, east, whatevers. So those egg-like things that are found at the Pokemon daycare, strictly speaking, they're not eggs. They're more like a Pokemon cradle. And people still don't know how they get there. Every single time you go talk to the daycare people, we don't know how it happened, but your 2 Pokemon, the male and female, suddenly had a baby Pokemon in a cradle. Beats us. Sharing treats, having fights. Are those 2 things the same? Things that only seem to cause a loss can't be done alone. What if you just wake up and your arm falls off? You've lost your arm. You were alone. Not that that happens very often, but I'm trying to break your logic, man. If there are leftover treats, the stronger one will get them. I've got leftovers, actually. Borf, borf. Did you just laugh at me? I think a dog laughed at me. Hee. These Pokemon, man, they say so many things that they can't say based on anime rules and logic. Like Esper here. Look, they can't say this. Meow, wow, wow. Meowth could. You send out 3 Pokemon at once in both triple battles and rotation battles. I heard these new battle styles got their start in the Unova region, and rotation battles are kind of iffy, but I really like the triple battles. Hi, I'll mimic a Pokemon sound. Please listen. Okay, shh, quiet, quiet. Stop commenting. Okay, I'll mimic a sound of Pokemon you're with. What was that? Which Pokemon was it? It was my Clefairy. Correct. You can recognize the sound of Pokemon you always hear, right? Thank you for playing with me. Here's a small gift. You got a Poke-Toy. I think that's basically like the Poke Doll that lets you escape from a wild battle. So this episode might be pretty big. Like, I didn't think this was going to be an entire episode of searching the town. It might be, now that I think about it. Got to get it to get it. What's the name of my... Or that's the name of my song. Want to give it a listen? I'm going to have to tip this guy. But I'll listen. Well, then sit back with a cup of tea or something, relax, and listen. I ain't got no cups, so I'm just going to sit back. Do we hear this at any other part in the game? I think I remember hearing it before. What did you think of the song? Did it remind you of something? It kind of did. It reminded me of the future, if that's weird enough to say. I would like to give a tip, yes. I think for you, I'm going to give the full 1,000. Thanks. I gave you a song and you give me a tip. It's a win-win. Come listen again sometime. Now, can we hear this as we walk through the town? Nope. Alright, anyway, I think this leads us out of town, so I'm not going to go all the way here. That looks like it's wilderness. Okay, back up here to see what we can see. I might cram everything into this episode, the gym battle and all of that. The Legends of Kalos say the legendary Pokemon is in a deep, deep sleep. That's why there aren't many stories about it. It'd be kind of creepy, actually, if you start writing stories about someone who's fast asleep, eh? If you use Rain Dance to make it rain, thunder will never miss. Oh, look at the monorail track down there. Rain, rain, come today, drizzle ability, you're fantastic. That's a very poorly rhyming song. Oh, and there's the bay down there. See it? Way down in the way. How does this monorail go? Because that blue thing is where the monorail comes from, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, that little patch of that path, that's where we got the TMs at. Anyway, we got a sky plate. Also a good flying type boost item. Let's see. Okay, speaking of flying type, we want to see what can Scales learn to help us in this gym. We got our TMs. Oh, we got Home Claws. We can get Aerial Ace. That might be what we got to do. Sleep Talk, Rock Smash. Yeah, so I think Aerial Ace will be our best idea here. What can I replace? I want to keep Protect just in case we see things like Solar Beam or any other kind of like a charging move. But I don't want to take the Eviolite away. I definitely want to keep Scales with that super defense. The only attack that I can replace later with a TM is Shadow Claw. I mean, technically I could do Protect as well, but... Okay, Headbutt is more powerful than Bite, but Bite can be super effective on stuff. Excuse me, I should be finding a move relearner somewhere eventually. I think we'll replace Bite for now, because both Bite and Headbutt... Sorry, I can replace Headbutt. Both Bite and Headbutt have a chance to flinch, but again, Bite could gain that extra super effective bonus, so I will get rid of Headbutt for now. I want to get another super effective against grass-type attacks on the team here. So it's probably just going to be like duoing this gym. The two main hitters are Scales and Axel. Do they have what it takes to clip the leaves in this grass-type gym? Let's see what this says. What does it tell us? This is the Coumarin City Pokemon Gym. Gym leader Ramos. The old growth is still in bloom. I think we do some Tarzaning in this place too, if I remember. Alright, we are inside Coumarine City Gym. Got quite a little ways to go. I'm doing it. If this episode goes super long, I'll just do a super short episode next time. Coumarine City Pokemon Gym. Certified trainers, ain't no one ever come through here. How's the bout, little sprout? You got it figured out yet, champ? Yep, old man Ramos's gym is all about grass. It's simple, right? You see a vine hanging in front of you, you just grab right on. And hang on for dear life. That's maybe the most important part of all, right, pal? Kinda. Alright, so I think we have to jump. Yeah, there we go. Well, kinda. We just make our way up. There we go. Now, which way do I want to go? Do I want to take the right way or the wrong way? Let's take the wrong way. I went the wrong way. There we go. Okay, stand on the footprints and then press the old button. I did literally go the wrong way. Isn't that cool how they knew that? Come on, let me go, let me go. Ah, there we go. So, I've been thinking, the episodes of our Pokemon X playthrough, I still want to go for 5 episodes a week. It might not necessarily be Monday to Friday, rolling from here on out, because for example, if today, like, I could be out recording for another Pokemon Go episode, which I'm still on the means of getting stuff done, there's still stuff to be done in our Kanto Appreciation event thing. We got us a grass type, level 32, so we are on par at least with this first trainer. But he has only one Pokemon, so chances are the other trainers with multiple Pokemon will have lower levels. But this guy's a good indicator that we're probably pretty good level-wise to take on this gym. What's the seed bomb going to do? Physical grass? Not a thing! I love it! We got a defensive tank here! Anyways, so if I am busy doing some other recording or something and I don't have time to record Pokemon X, like I said, I mean, I would have had this ready to go if I had actually focused on what needed to be done last night, but it was WandaVision. I had to go through at least the first 5 episodes. Come on, you gotta cut me some slack on that at least. Maybe if we grew more trees and shrubs around here, a grass-type Pokemon would get stronger. Not sure that's how that works, but you can try it. So there will be days when I'm kind of busy. I also, if you didn't see it, on the weekend, uploaded a new kind of video. I call it basically a filler episode of a new kind of mini-series where if I don't have time to prepare, say, like a Pokemon X or TCG or something like that, at least it's something you can check out. Essentially, online quizzes to see, can I remember all of the Pokemon from Gen 1, or later generations, as the other videos will show. But if it comes to a point when I don't have an X episode ready, I can just upload one of those quizzes, record an X episode, and I still will somehow make sure we get 5 episodes of Pokemon X in that week. Worst case scenario, if we miss one, I will then have an extra episode the following week, but essentially I want to try to stick to still the 5 episodes per week, though they might be staggered on what days they come out. That's all I really had to say at the start. That's all you really needed to know. That's not super effective because this is a steel type, so we're going to go with Shadow Claw, which I believe is more powerful. Aerial Ace is only 60 power. Shadow Claw I think is 70. Now we're going to take some recoil damage. As you go for Iron Defense, that's not perfect. You know who we don't have on our team, or what type we don't have on our team? And you know what we actually had briefly on our team? Fire type. We actually had... Did you have Fire when we were training? I don't remember. If Scale... Like, I know Scales learned Ember at one point. I'm just going to go with another Shadow Claw. I was going to heal right now, but... If we can get a critical, we can take this thing out. But yeah, we had Ember. I should have thought to keep it. But hindsight is 50-50, as they say. So how much will this do? Pin Missile shouldn't do too much. Okay, 2. Critical will be like 3, maybe. So I'm going to heal after this, because this Iron Barbs is taking quite a bit out of us. And I wonder, how long do you think this episode's going to be? Now, before you look at the timer and simply repeat the number you see down there, let me know in the comments, how long do you think this episode's going to be? Because I, myself, know it's going to go past our usual time. Right about now, I think if we're going for the half-hour episodes, this would be where I'd be fighting the gym leader, I would assume. But we ain't close to there just yet. I do want to try to take all the trainers out, though, because every bit of experience is good. There's a critical! Nice, good job, Scales! What was I about to say? Yes, because when you beat a gym leader, I think this is true in every generation, you can no longer fight the trainers that are in the gym anymore. So you kind of want to get your experiences while you can. Alright, super effective Aerial Ace on Carnivine. Half damage, not bad. Ingrain, I don't think that'll help you too much. Will we still take you down? I think so. You haven't even gone out of the yellow. I think Scales is good to finish this up. Aerial Ace, please. So, the Kanto Tour in Pokemon Go is still kind of on the go. The actual, day of event is done, but there's still more to be done in the world of Pokemon Go. We have a Kanto celebration happening right now. Essentially, right now, I'm just waiting for another raid and another Team Go Rocket Grunt, which I could be doing right now, but I want to get this episode out, so this is the focus. But I'll then get on some more research, and I will say, like I said this in the actual Pokemon Go video, I think, or if not, maybe the next one, but I kind of don't like the fact that part of the challenge is you have to trade, version exclusive Pokemon with other players. I like the concept of trading. I'm not, opposed to that. But the problem is when you're in a pandemic and you're limiting your contacts, you can't really meet a bunch of different people as far as trading goes. And the longer it takes you to get to the trading, the longer or the more likely the other players trade away what you need, and they won't have anything to trade to you. So I'd say that's the one thing that Niantic maybe dropped the ball on as far as this event. Because, yeah, we're in a pandemic. You're not supposed to be socializing that much. Anyway, keep on climbing right to the top. Hard to believe that Old Man Ramos goes up and down this thing every day. Oh, does he now? Well, we old men got to stick together, and I think I can probably get up there as well. Are there any other... Where does this take us? Is there an item in here or something? This is like a sneaky way to go. Or is this the actual way to go? Hang on. This looks like it's taking us somewhere because there's another trainer. Gotta backtrack. We're gonna see what we missed. There was a rope we could have gone down. Why do they make the gyms like a maze? The challenge should be just fighting the trainers, don't you think? Oh, wait, we can go up here. Okay. This is probably a dead end. Yep. See, why would... I guess they would figure most people would want to get to the gym leader as soon as possible. So let's slow them down. Let's show them, what is it? Impatience leads to bad, I guess. No, you want to go straight up? No, you're dead ending that one. Alright. So I was on the right track, actually. And see, I think that was my instinct. I didn't want to go all the way to the top. I want to explore everything first. Your Pokemon will enjoy defeating me. What? I don't know if that's happening there. Pokemon Ranger Brook. Not with a Roselia, although you could have Poison Point, and I could get poisoned by my incoming Aerial Ace, but let's find out right now if Scales can do this. Still doing good HP-wise, after that Super Potion, of course. Toxic Spikes. Now, as I said before, I think it was the last gym that we went into, when I start a gym challenge, I'm not going to add another Pokemon to the team, so like if somehow, miraculously, in the next, like, 2 battles, 2 matches, or 2 Pokemon, if all of my team hits level 40, yeah, I got a level 40 in the PC that can join us, but that's not happening until after the gym battle is complete, because I don't want to sort of interrupt the gym battle in progress. However, I will leave to heal if necessary. If my team needs HP, I can go to the Pokemon Center to heal up. But, of course, if I got a lot of potions with me, I can kind of alleviate that issue. So the Wormadam shuddered. Now, what is it? What is the ability? Forewarn, I think? So, Anticipation. I don't really know why that's an ability, if I'm honest, because essentially if a Pokemon has Anticipation, if they know that the opponent has a super effective attack, they shudder. Like, they know that they have super effective coming their way. But almost every Pokemon in, say, like, competitive, will have a super effective attack against whatever you send in, so, like, Anticipation Pokemon are going to be shuddering like crazy. Does that really help? I don't know. It's my Pokemon that wipe away my tears after a frustrating defeat. With their leaves, I guess? I'm not going to question that. I usually use a tissue myself, but technically, I guess tissues do come from plants. Alright, you find a tissue tree, you cut it down, they got all the tissues inside the hollow stump, don't they? That's how production works. Okay, which way do I go? I think up here, both ways lead to the final part. Unless I'm mistaken. Are there any other trainers to deal with, I wonder? There's one left, and there is the way up here. But is this the proper path to take? I don't know. To realize our true potential, Pokemon, emotional level, whatever. I'm kind of not even bothering with these folks. Like, Twiggy? Twiggy? Who names the kid Twiggy? If you're named Twiggy out there, folks, I'm not, not talking about you. I'm talking specifically about just this one individual person who just happens to have the exact same name as you. But again, no concern. It's fine. It's just a name. Calm down. Don't sleep powder me. I know I need to calm down too. I should probably take a rest, but we got to get this gym done. Look, they're twins. Look at the eyes. That's so cool! Their colors are different, and their body shape is completely different, and their species is different, but other than that, they're twins. You see that? Did you just grass type attack me? Do you not know what a dragon's all about? Dragon resists grass, water, electric, fire, I think that's it. Does dragon resist anything else? I do not believe so. If they do, let me know in the comments down below. Or in the chat, because this is looking like it'll be a YouTube premiere. Even though I fully intend to do it regardless of how long this takes. See, yeah, we're at time right now. So, I guess I'll be considerate. If you folks want to go back and edit your comment on how long you think the episode was going to be, then by all means, you can go back and re-edit it. Okay, Psyshock, how does this work? Is this the one that hits physical? I don't think so. Unless it's just really powerful. So this one could be a bit of a problem. We are going to heal right now, though. Last item used is a super potion. It's going to be the last item used once again, because Scales could use a little top up on the HPs. And he's actually pretty close to Axel's level, too, 34. Excuse me. So that we can have pretty decent levels against the gym leader himself. Don't confuse. Please don't confuse me. Alright. Aerial Ace never misses. I'm going to hold you to that game. Let's land the hit. Never misses. As long as you can actually use the attack. You do realize now, Twiggy, if that is your real fake name, that all you're doing is wasting our time. You're not going to win this. I say with confidence, even though I'm seeing how much this psychic type attack choice is doing to us. Egg Bomb shouldn't really do anything. Was that actually a coconut? I couldn't really tell. It didn't look like a white egg. I think that was a coconut. Okay, Aerial Ace, of course, we have most PP on that one. We're going to land the hit. Why are we going first here, too, by the way? So we just have a speed tie happening, it looks like. Alright, again. Oh, and you're going to critical hit me. Alright, but I think that does prove that a critical does not bypass the EVLI, because I think it would have done more that stomp attack if it does ignore the item. Okay, so, folks, you can blame Twiggy here for how long this episode is taking, because it doesn't need to last anywhere near this long. And if you flinch me, I am going to stop recording. I'm going to restart this whole episode, come straight back to destroy you just for this. Thank you for the Aerial Ace landing. Again, it never misses. So there we go. Finally, Executor is done, and not quite a level up. It looks like you and your Pokemon are even more in tune with one another than my team is. Thank you for wasting our time. What do you say for yourself? I never forget the bitter taste of defeat. It's something I don't want my Pokemon ever experiencing. Blah, blah, blah. Now, does this... I want to make sure I'm not missing anything, so I have to backtrack. Hang on. Okay, what is over here? What is over here? Is that a trainer I missed down? Nope, no, he's on a lower level. Wait, there's Ramos. Run! No, I don't want to fight him yet. Run away! Just make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, back down we go. We got to swing off to the left now. I do like the locomotion of this gym, how you get from place to place, though. It is cool. Again, how often do you get to swing on vines like this? In real life, mind you. For me, not really that often. Not really that much. This was nothing. Okay. Now we know the only way to go is the correct way. Isn't that just a metaphor for life, too? The only way to go forward is to not go backward. Unless going backward leads to another path. No, technically, if you go backwards and find a new path that takes you forward, then that backward is not a backward. That backward is a forward in disguise. Doesn't that make sense? I don't even know. Okay. Oh, we don't really need to heal that much, I guess. We should be okay PP-wise, I hopes. by the way, of course, I didn't mention this, but Springer is going to definitely stay out of this fight. Unless we really, really, really are in a pinch and he needs to come in for a quick aerial ace. But that is not likely happening as we take on Ramos of Coumarine City Gym. Ooh, look at this guy. So you made it clear up here. I'm the gym leader. Ramos is the name. So what'd you think? Wait. Yeah. So what'd you think, whippersnapper? Did you enjoy the garden playground I'm in with all these sturdy plants of mine? Their strength is a sign of my strength as a gardener and a gym leader. Yeah, sure up. Whoops. Yeah, sure up for facing all that. I can't. Okay. Whatever he's saying. Essentially, we're taking on the grass gym leader. So what do you lead off with? How many do you actually have, sir? Is the question. You got a Jumpluff, which is okay. Good that I didn't lead with Axel because this could have, say, an aerial type ace of some sort. They do get that. Alright, so let's try an aerial ace of some sort of our own. Acrobatics is physical. Not much to worry about whatsoever. Can Scales solo this entire gym, I wonder? Not gym, I guess entire gym leader. But, not with that we can't. Not with the old Leech Seed. So Acrobatics. That would have done a number to Axel for sure. Glad we didn't lead with him. Alright, down goes the first Pokemon, hitting level 34. I probably do want to switch out, though, because there is the Leech Seed concern right now. Unless we want to win Flamethrower, but that's not happening. We have a Gogoat coming in. Gogoat. So level 34. Actually, this was an amazing leveling up. That grinding helped so much. I am going to switch to replace or get rid of the Leech Seed. And I just hope Gogoat isn't too scary for our kind of low defense Rosary, if I'm honest. Poison Point? Okay, so Takedown. So it is a grass normal type, I believe, and it just hit... Or is it just pure grass? I think I always get this mixed up with Deerling. I know Deerling is grass normal. So we can't stun Spore. Grass types are immune to Spore type attacks like that, powder attacks. I don't know if Worry Seed's going to really matter. I'm just going to go straight up Venoshock and hope that another takedown doesn't go high roll and really hurt us. Oh, we're faster too. Nice. Not bad damage. Bulldoze, that's going to lower my speed. Okay, so it's going for physical attacks. I think I could probably switch back into Scales. And losing our speed, I don't think will be too bad on Scales. I should probably have healed to be safe. I'll do some healing as Scales comes in though. So if it's going for physical, oh, Hyper Potion. Okay, free switch in as it is. So we're going for the physical attacks. Our defense should be good. Let's go for super effective aerial ace. Take it down. Nice. Not bad at all. Okay, so if that is your best move against us, then I'm okay with that. I will heal right now though, just to be safe. They healed, I'm healing. I think Super Potion is perfectly plenty. The full 50 HP restoration, you gotta love it. Not wasting any single drop of HP. Recovery. Of course, nowadays, back in your days, Super Potions heal 60, I believe, but back here they were still only 50, right? I think? Pretty sure. Alright. Go thinks I'm wrong. You see that? He's like, what did we just dodge? I wasn't even looking. What can we just dodge? So I'm expecting another Hyper Potion. There, so let's just go for a tiny, tiny, tiny little bite. We're not outspeeding by any means, but I guess that's good that we replaced some of our flinching attacks, because clearly if we're slower, they wasn't going to help us that much in this gym. We are almost out of... Oh, it's takedown we're dodging. We are almost out of aerial aces, which is not ideal. I still have ethers and stuff, though. Why am I always worried about PP? I got plenty of the PP restorations. Do we drop this with an aerial ace? And I think this is his ace, speaking of aces. So the next one should be, I'm going to say, level 32, as the Gogoat does drop. Look at the experience. Level 35 for Axel. Cool. And we had a Weepin' Bell. Oh, it's only level 31. Pretty specially offensive, I believe, and physically, too. They don't have good defense, though. So with our Eviolite, we should be able to handle, I'm thinking, what would you have, Sludge Bomb? Maybe your own Venoshock? I don't know. If you can even survive this. Of course, it's not Stab, so of course you're going to survive this. Poisonous Powder? Is that your ace attack against us? I think we got this. What do you folks think? Do you think we just powered through this gym? Finally, a gym where we don't have a stressful time? I guess the first gym wasn't too bad either, but Grant with his Tyrant was something. We had, of course, the epic fight against the fighting types versus Karina, but this was not bad at all. You can't take things too quickly when it comes to forming a friendship with your Pokemon, Sprout. Sprout, that's my Venusaur's name. How weird that he knew a grass type is named Sprout. He's psychic type. You believe in your Pokemon, and they believe in you too. Mighty oaks from acorns grow. Go on then, you've earned it. Here's your own plant badge, Sprout. That's a pretty plain name, isn't it? Oh, I do like this though. When it spins around, look, it's got a little actual like physical dewdrop. It looks like. Chance received the plant badge from Ramos. If you got yourself a plant badge, you can use the HM Fly even when not battling. It's a real boon. Pokemon up to level 60 will listen to you too, as easy as falling off a log. That's pretty easy, even if you got them from a trade. Here, have this too. Might as well make hay while the sun shines, I reckon. I guess. Okay, Grass Knot. That's the Grass Knot. Too bad. Who can learn that? Actually, you know who can learn that, and it's kind of surprising. 1 second. That TM there's for Grass Knot. You can use it to trip up your opponent up in the grass. The heavier the opponent, the harder it'll fall, and the more it'll hurt. Ain't it a marvel? Much like WandaVision is a marvel. Again, watch that if you have a chance. Frail little blades of grass can break through concrete even. I can't help admiring that strength. That is kind of interesting. Did you know? You might have already known, because it happens everywhere. But if you see, like, a cracked pavement on, like, the sidewalk, grass will start to grow up through there. It's wild. Ain't it a marvel? I can say the same stuff over and over again until you leave. Get out of my gym, kid. Thank you. All right. But, yes, Grass Knot, surprisingly enough, first of all, I like this little slide. Too bad you don't see more of it. But Grass Knot is teachable to such Pokemon as Frogadier. Isn't that something? Alright, let us now head back to the Pokemon Center. We're just about to wrap up this episode. There's one last thing we got to do. So you cut your gym. Nope. So you cut your leader down to size. No, let me... So, you cut our leader down to size, did ya? Then I'll give it up for you. Look, there's your name engraved in forever in those mysterious statues. Why does he call them mysterious statues? They're clearly just statues. Not really mysterious. Alright, is there any interruptions before the gym? Or before the Pokemon healing? Wait. We usually get sniped by someone. Careful. Careful. Their vision is based on movement. So move slowly. Alright, now we can heal nicely. But, having just gotten ourselves another badge here in the region, we have the option of swapping one of our current team members for an injured team member. Now, technically, we don't need to do it right now. And I've said, I've said that many times, but I've also said, if we don't use this opportunity now, that's not saving as a token. In fact, tokens get off the layout. We're not using tokens anymore. We're redeeming injury or, uninjuries, I guess, heals, as we have the chance to do it. So, no saving them up or anything. Now, even though technically we do not need to bring back one of our Pokemon, because everyone we need to evolve is with us, I've always felt bad that Blitz has not had a chance to shine in this playthrough just yet. So we are going to swap someone out for Blitz, and that is going to be, out of the two that I feel like we can replace, I'm actually going to send Cliff. I'm trying to figure out why would I do that. So first of all, he is the higher level of the two, but also thinking in evolutionary terms, he's got one more evolution he can go to. So technically, I guess he's like middle form, because Clefairy, then Clefable, whereas Dratini is at the low end of his evolutionary scale. So he is, I would think, the weaker. In fact, stat-wise, I don't know, they're both kind of comparable. But I think overall stat-wise, Dratini is the weakest in his line, whereas our Clefairy is middle. So we are going to, where's Move? Move's right at the top. We are going to swap Cliff out for our Raichu is back once again. We're going to take the Silk Scarf from you, Cliff. Again, he's not injured. I should probably mark who's actually been injured or not. Okay, let's do that. We got some time here. Actually, we're way over time. I'll do this later. But I'm going to mark the ones that actually took hits to get into the injury box, as opposed to Pokemon that have voluntarily me volunteering them, gone in there on their own. So, we have Blitz back once again. Only level 23, so there's a lot of Switch training to be doing to get him up to speed. But we'll get to that in the next episode of Pokemon X, because for today, we are done with our adventures. I'll save up after we save the recording and stuff. But I want to say, folks, thank you for checking out today's YouTube premiere of Pokemon X, the 4th gym in the Kalos region. Good times. Nice, easy gym battle. If you enjoyed today's episode, feel free to click the like button down below. If you want to subscribe for some more Pokemon content, feel free to click subscribe and hit that bell button to get your notifications when new videos and streams are coming your way. You can also get caught up on our Pokemon X adventures, checking the link in the description to our full playlist. You can also feel free to share all that across social media to get more folks' eyeballs watching this. Is this called... Would this be a classic playthrough at this point? I don't know. It's not that old generation-wise, but I guess it could be sort of classic. If you want to support the channel as well, though, click the join button down below and see what tiers we have set up and what perks may be available for you to be interested in if you want to sponsor and support my adventures throughout the various worlds of Pokemon. But that is it for today. Thank you, folks, for staying tuned for this long episode, this long premiere. Professor Chaz is now signing off, and I will catch you next time.